Hey y'all, 2 days in a row is a record for me. It's so beautiful outside, and I really wanted to do this out there. But it's windy, and my phone is like super old, and my speaker's going out, so I was pretty positive you wouldn't be able to hear me out there. So today's numbers are 5 and 14. 5 is growth, and our celestial friends want us to know that the only thing that stays the same is change. As everything around us shifts and moves, it's important to remain flexible. Change is inevitable, and our peace comes not from the stability of things around us, but from that which is created within as well. Five energy reminds us that we need to make inner peace a priority so that when change does come, you know that you're tethered to something that it can't touch. Um, 14 brings the energy of forward thinking. And again, it's about planting seeds for the future. The vision you hold for your future is being nurtured today. And so the work you put in will be rewarded. Write, write down the vision you have for yourself in great detail and visualize yourself in the future reading it again after it's been realized. And then let's see what our mermaid cards have to say. All right. First up, we have miracles. And I think that collectively, even just on the scope of the healing work we're doing, we're seeing that energy. Even though through one lens, the world looks maybe worse off than it's ever been, but energetically speaking, we're seeing those little healing miracles, a sort of a writing of what's appeared upside down for so long. The fact that we can feel that shift in energy, and that in regards to the shifts in those frequencies, things are better. It's kind of a miracle. Moving on, we have the future, which kind of corresponds to the numbers of the day. Many of us have had a clear view on what we want the future to look like, and we're actively working on bringing that vision to fruition. Breaking free of those old constructs, as I mentioned yesterday, has helped a lot of us develop clear sight as to what we want and what we need going forward. And um, lessons on this journey have given us the tools to see it come manifest. And that brings us to the recognition card. Sorry, y'all, my dogs are moving around. And seeing those small victories or uptick in the energies for what they are. They're change. And not only are they change, but it's change for the better and in a positive direction. Recognition is half the battle, whether it's self recognition or on a collective scope regarding the world and the energies that surround us. And while I do think that self recognition is one of the handiest tools we have in our spiritual toolboxes, it's also important to remain aware of what's happening outside of ourselves as well, because working on a collective level requires knowing and understanding the energies in our environment also. Ending this set of cards is trust. And we had that yesterday in the past life day. Trust is important because a lot of us, especially those of us new on this path, are having to put a lot of blind faith or trust in our guides, higher self, and those people around us or in our community or tribe that are leading or guiding us on this journey. But more than that, trust in our inner selves and our inner knowing is key also. And I think at a core level, pretty much all of us know that no matter how bad the outside might look, there's miracles working underneath it all. And that's something that we have to trust and lean on. Our second set of cards that goes with. Yeah. Our second set of cards shows us the changes that are working beneath the surface with the moon card, and that our evolution and elevation are still very much at the forefront, both personally and collectively. The Queen of Cups comes in hot with her mastery of emotion, intuition, and fluidity, reminding us, like that number 5, that we have to be flexible to be like water. Um, through all of this and let our intuition, as it develops more and more over the coming days, continue to guide us and to listen to that inner voice or inner knowing. And then the Ace of Wands on the other side of the Queen tells us new thoughts and situations are on the way that further bring in more gifts and abundance on a physical level as the Ace of Pentacles presents itself with the Ace of Wands. And things are just getting started. And those manifestations are beginning to materialize in the real world, leaving us with the Ten of Pentacles where abundance reigns on all fronts, happy, healthy, well-adjusted. Our mantra card, ironically, agrees, and it is amplifying abundance, telling us that abundance is our birthright and we receive it now. So say that with me. Abundance is my birthright and I receive it now. Adding to the agreement and clarity to these cards are our runes, with our first being Dagaz, which not only is ambition, growth, and breakthroughs, but on the level of cosmic consciousness too. I've been too busy to keep up with the Schumann resonance lately, so I don't know if it's reflective of what I'm getting, but I think that maybe it is. And then next up we have Laguz again as well. And Laguz is our emotional sensitivity, our intuition, our dreams. And just like that Queen of Cups, coincidentally, the only angel card that fell out was emotional sensitivity. So then our last rune is Jira, which is the harvest of everything we've been working towards. It's the energy of rewards, peace, and contentment, as well as reminding us that success cannot be rushed. Everything comes within its season. And as we heard yesterday, we're in that time of growth and blossoming. So then finally, our crystal cards, and I have some out here. These are mine. They belong to me. But just to give you a physical representation of what they are. So crystals that can help us navigate. Sodalite, which you see here and here. It's one of my personal favorites. It's to help us deepen our intuition and help us make those big decisions. Lepidolite, to help us chill out and not stress so much about what's coming or when it'll get here. Agate, as seen here and here, to help us find our footing on solid ground and to bring us balance. And then finally, honey calcite, which is another one of my favorites. It's actually the very first rock that I ever collected and bought. Not this one, but I still have it. And that helps us break through our limits and realize that nothing is holding us back but ourselves. And you would use that when the barriers to abundance seem too strong to overcome. So that's it, y'all. That's all I got today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.